Hi, this one is for the owners of the legacy OLLO headphones such as the S4 and S5 series headphones. We've made a free calibration upgrade for all the headphones since 2018. Stick around and learn all about it. Coming up. Back in 2018, we've released the original S4 model, followed by the vastly popular S4X, and for spatial audio mixing, the S5X model. Originally, they were both tuned using acoustics alone. Only in 2023, we've developed the USC, unit-specific calibration, that came with the latest version included, which means that if you have the S4X 1.3 or the S5X 1.1 version, then the calibration came with them. So the calibration was welcomed with open hands, or shall I say open ears, and got its own place with the latest model, the X1 mixing headphones, as a full-blown software in collaboration with Realphones. If you've been our customer for all these years, you likely know that we pride ourselves as one of the few companies that take sustainability seriously. I'm not talking about just the environment, but rather about how the products are made, how they're experienced, and how they are repaired. Now, in this slide, we are now releasing the free calibration upgrade for the S4 and S5 series headphones that originally did not have it. So for example, the S4X 1.0 or the S5X 1.0. We call this upgrade the MSC calibration, or basically MSC stands for Model Specific Calibration. It's an improvement in sound performance for headphones released all the way back in 2018. I wonder if there's any other company that does that. So what is it in plain English? It's a calibration for model of OLLO headphones made by the original manufacturer, which means by us, and not some software company extrapolating data in mysterious ways behind closed doors. So basically, it's OLLO making OLLO calibration for the OLLO headphones. And what's the difference with the USC, the unit-specific calibration, that comes with the X1 headphones? It's a lovely question. The USC is a calibration file made for a headphone with a specific serial number. The headphone was individually tested and calibrated, so every single serial number of the headphone gets tested and calibrated. On the other hand, the MSC, the model-specific calibration file, was made as an average from all the measurements that we've captured of that specific model over time. So for example, all the average or the measurements of the S4X model put into an average. That means that the MSC is not as accurate as the USC, but it still delivers far lower tolerances in comparison to generic calibration solutions from software companies. And it also, that's very important, it also follows the same flat frequency response target as the carefully developed acoustics of the headphones does. So the acoustics and the calibration, they work together rather than software pushing the headphones into doing something that they were not designed to do acoustically. Just for the sake of saying, hey, we have a calibration profile for your headphone, when in reality it's making them sound terrible? Alright, so to sum it up, the USC, the unit specific calibration, is an individual unit calibration, every single serial number made by the OLLO quality engineers at the end of the production cycle. And the MSC, so the model specific calibration, is an average of all the measurements we've made of a specific model, like the S4X, for example. Next, we'll look at how you get that, how you install it, and how you use it. Coming up. Step 1. Visit our webpage and navigate to the Downloads section. Skip over all the USC section unless your headphones come with it, and locate the model-specific calibration download section. It's the third in the row. First, click on the MSC file of your headphones, of the model of the headphones that you have, and save it to your computer. Then download the USC plugin. Don't let the name confuse you, it's the same software for the USC and MSC calibration, and it's called the USC plugin. It works the same way for the USC and MSC files. Download it and extract the files to whatever folder you like. Proceed with Installation Wizard, and finally refresh the plugin list if required by your DAW of choice. Most of them will automatically rescan for new plugins at the startup. To use it inside your DAW, insert the plugin to the monitoring output or headphones only output if you can set your sound card that way. That would be ideal. Even further, the best possible way would be to have a bounce master separate from the monitoring chain to have more control and avoid unintentionally bouncing your mix with the calibration enabled, essentially baking it into your mixdown. The final tip from my side, if you can use a DSP-enabled interface such as the RME or Motu or Neumann, you should set the calibration directly at the sound card and completely bypass the use of plugin. You can find a tutorial on our web pages on how to do just that. Until next time, stay safe and sound. Bye.